What up, cappers, gamblers, punters? Que pasa sluta? Que pasa mama? What up, sports fans? It's Thursday, November 9th. Feels like a good day to make a little cash. Something I did marginally yesterday. I went 500, I went 3-3, but one of my games was a plus 210 puck line with the New York Rangers, so I made some money, but I'm not very pleased with how it's gone this month. I'm up a little over $300, and it's just not quite enough money after a very successful October, but we'll keep fucking rolling. I gotta make this quick right now because I have to go talk to some men about something that I will kind of get into when the segment is over. But let's go through the games first. I'm gonna give a shout out to the 6 and the Toronto Raptors. I believe they will take out the Pelicans at -5.5, at -110. I think this is a good spot for the Raptors. They have the bigs that can slow down Davis and Cousins. Now, Davis and Cousins can't be stopped, but they can be slowed down. And with Valanciunas, Ibaka, and Nogueira, we're going to be able to give them some looks and try to bang with them down low and bang with them inside and get them into foul trouble. I think that we're going to be able to slow them down, and if we do, we will cover that spread easily. And we are embarrassed by letting the Bulls come back from a 23-point deficit to 3 points in the last minute of the game. We're embarrassed. Casey called everybody out. We're going to play tough. I also like the Lakers, plus 10.5 versus the Wizards. I also like the under. I believe it's at 221.5. That's gone up a point since the morning show. Wiz have lost 3 straight at home, and they look bad. They just got blown out by the 1-10 Mavericks. They are now 2-10 after that victory. They've allowed a lot of points lately. 122, 130, and 113 in their last 3 home losses. They've been challenged by Coach Scott Brooks. I don't think the Lakers have an ability to put up a lot of points. I know that they have some offensive weapons, but Ball looks better defensively than he does offensively. He's only scoring his field goal. I mean, he's scoring 8.8 points a game, but his field goal percentage is at 29%. So I like the under here. I think the Wizards are going to have to put up a fucking ton of points to hit the over. So I'm pretty comfortable that the Lakers can keep it close and keep it low scoring. Then I've got the Rockets to shit in the mouths of the Cavaliers. I got them at the half and at the full game. I'm not taking the over because I'm concerned if it is a blowout, they won't play their bench in the fourth quarter. Or sorry, they'll just play their whole bench in the fourth quarter and empty the bench in the fourth quarter. I like the Rockets here a lot, man. They're hot as fuck right now. 3-game winning streak. During the 3 games, Harden's averaged 38.7 points per game. The team is averaging 125 points per game. Over 50% from the field on the 3 games winning streak, and over 42% from 3. They're playing good basketball. The Cavs have allowed 112 points in 9 consecutive games. These old men can't defend the perimeter. I got the 76ers at Kings under 205. I've been impressed with the Kings defense. They can give you a lot of different looks. They can defend the ball with George Hill, and then they can defend the rim with Cauley Stein or Zach Randolph. They've impressed me defensively, but they can't score. They average 93.8 points per game. So the way I see it, if they score 93.8, or so if they put up, let's say, 95 points, do you really think that the 76ers can score over 110 points? They're going to have to, I believe, to win this, to hit the over. So I'm comfortable there. Then I got my hockey action. Coyotes, Blues, over 5.5 at -120. There's going to be goals. That Tarasenko, Shen, Schwartz line looks dominant. Shen's got 7 points in his last 2 games. The Coyotes need to create more offense. I didn't take the puck line on this because I just didn't think I was getting a good enough number for them to win by 2 goals. So I'm comfortable with the goals. I'm just going to take the over 5.5. Then I got the Red Wings at plus 140 to beat the Flames. I initially wasn't on this, even though the Red Wings have looked really good on this 3-game run. I initially wasn't on this, but if you're going to give me plus 140 against a Flames team whose second line center is Sam Bennett between Jankowski and Jaromir Jagr, that's your second line, you're not going to be able to score. Sam Bennett has 0 points in 15 games, and to spark him, they give him a 45-year-old on the wing. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think it's going to work long term. They need to make a move. They need to move. They have a great D-line. Maybe they need to move a defenseman to get some scoring because they certainly don't have the scoring right now. And then I have 2 bets on the Canucks-Ducks game. I have the Canucks money line at plus 125. I think that's a good spot for a Ducks team that's just completely decimated with injuries. They've got Getzlaf out, they have Eves out, they have Fowler out, and they have Kessler out. I mean, that's a lot to overcome. And then I have the under 5.5. So John Gibson got a concussion. So did McDermott last game, so they lost both those guys too. And Ryan Miller will come in, and he's got, something to prove. He was on the Canucks for the last 2 years. The Canucks have 4 straight road wins. They outscored their opponents 14-6 over those games. They have balance offensively, size, and I'm telling you, man, if the Sedins are your third line, you're going to win hockey games. So that is my action today. Now, I don't have much time right now, so I had to kind of speed through that. I'm about to enter some very serious Negociaciones. You may hear from me later tonight. If not, you may not hear from me for 4 or 5 days. Don't worry, please. Don't worry about me. I will be fine. I will be in a safe place, I've been told. Yeah, so enjoy your weekend. Don't worry about me if you don't hear from me. I'm going to be good, and much love to you and yours. Namaste, L'chaim. Milk the bookies. Even if you don't hear from me, get that fucking cash. Oprah's hungry.